Welcome to Cereal at Midnight. My name is Heath, and in this video we're gonna talk about a comic book that you need to read, brother. Don't let the sun go down in this town without reading the comic book. I had a frog in my throat. Guys, what's going on? Welcome to Cereal at Midnight. My name is Heath, and in this video, we are going to discuss the comic book Invasion from Planet Wrestletopia. Now, from time to time, we get messages from you guys that say, one, hey, talk more about comic books, and also, hey, talk more about professional wrestling. So this video gives us the opportunity to talk about both of those subjects because they are all encapsulated in the comic book Invasion from Planet Wrestletopia. I'll give you a peek behind the scenes. One of the writers of this book, Ed Kuehnel, I believe. Ed, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, reached out to me and said, hey, I write this comic book. If you like it, maybe talk about it. So I saw that it was about wrestling. I saw that it was a comic book, and I was like, wait a minute. The premise immediately caught my eye, and I gotta tell you guys, I adore this comic. I don't want to spoil anything for you, so I'm just gonna try to tell you enough about the premise that you'll be as interested in it as I was. This is a six-issue series from Starburns Industries Press. I believe I got that order right. And it is it's the story of a wrestler. It takes place in 1999, right before Y2K. And our main character is a wrestler named Rock and Roll Rory Landell, and he is a second-generation wrestler. His dad was a wrestler. Rock and Roll Rory's glory days were in the 80s, and he is now kind of, how wrestlers, when they get to be a certain age, you go up, and then you have to come back down. You enter the business on your back looking at the lights, and you leave the business looking at the lights. And he's kind of on his way back down. He's no longer the young main event match guy, but he ends up in this promo that he's giving at a wrestling show. He ends up saying that he is the champion of the galactic champion, and this declaration gets back to the planet Wrestletopia, where the champion holder, the champion of Wrestletopia, who is his name is Manifest Destiny, and he speaks in promo talk. He's like, no, this will not stand. I must challenge this person who says that they are. As you can see, the whole thing is just an excuse for professional wrestling shenanigans, but also this larger than life cosmic scale. It's wrestling taken to space, for lack of a better. You guys, they put a steel cage around the planet Earth. It's the best thing ever. So all the personalities, all of the names of the characters, you can kind of see, like, maybe that's inspired by Dusty Rhodes. It's hard to say, though, because every territory, this takes place between the 80s and 99, and so all these places, the territory business was still kind of around, and you can see how, everybody had, the redneck, and everybody had the Cajun guy, and everybody had, just all the gimmicks, like the tag team that was, death obsessed or whatever, your doom-saying tag team. It's amazing. It is clearly done with so much love, so much reverence, so much respect for the world of professional wrestling, but it is dialed up even larger than professional wrestling already is. So it is professional wrestling on a literal cosmic scale. And I love it so much. The bad guy, Manifest. It's hard to say he's a bad guy. He's just he's the heel in the story. I say he speaks in promos. You can totally hear Macho Man Randy Savage, because this guy comes in and he's like, sir, we've just seen this declaration from this planet Earth where this person has declared themselves as the champion of the galactic champion, and he's like, the stars talk to me. The stars talk to me, and they tell me, and then it's like everything that he says, everything that comes out of his mouth is a wrestling promo. It's that pattern. It's like, is that Ultimate Warrior, the jet fuel and all this? Is it Macho Man Randy Savage? It's fantastic. So if you are watching this video and you're interested in this sort of thing, you got to check this book out. Here's the details. As far as I know, this is only on Comixology, the digital comic book service. I do not think that there have been any print issues. I could be wrong, but that's my understanding, because when you go to the website for this book, if you go to Starburns Industries Press and you look, it takes you to Comixology. These issues are $1.99, 6 issues, 5 of them are out now. So while I'm really happy to be involved in this, while you can still go, there's still anticipation for the finale of this book, I wish I'd been in on it sooner. I only regret that I was not in this from issue number 1, because I'm a huge fan. Hopefully one day this will get a physical media pressing, because I would love to add this to my physical bookshelf, with the wrestling DVDs. It just fits perfectly with like some old Territory DVD. You guys, this is, I don't even know what else to tell you. I don't want to spoil any elements of the story, but if you love wrestling, I got to tell you kind of about the backup material. So at the end of every issue, there are these, they're fake, they're like fake ads for whatever in-universe wrestling thing is going on. They've built this world so fully. So, you'll have like you'll have a self-defense VHS tape that's with an address you can order it from. And it's not a real thing, but theoretically, you could order this self-defense tape, 1999, the year 1999. So it's like, oh man, he's got self-defense tape. They've got a 1984 like pay-per-view roster sheet with all the names of the wrestlers, their special move, which the special moves themselves, like their finishers, are hilarious most of the time. They're laugh out loud funny. There's a bear, because bears were a part of wrestling. So like there's an actual bear that's in this pay-per-view and stuff. It's so fun. It's laugh out loud funny. I'm talking like there's an Easter egg for wrestling fans on like every single page. But it's also got a little bit of heart to it, because as I said, like our character is a second generation wrestler. His dad was a wrestler, and there's, all wrestlers, you get beneath the surface, all wrestlers have some damage, right? Some emotional damage, physical of course, but it's like some emotional damage as well that goes like way back. And this kind of gets into that, but it doesn't feel, it's not preachy in any way, shape, or form. It is fun all the way through. So the book is Invasion from Planet Wrestletopia. Thanks so much to Ed Kuehnel. Again, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Thank you so much to Ed for sending me these issues to talk to you guys about. I absolutely adore it. I love it. I could not be more enthusiastic about this comic book. It is just fantastic. So, with that being said, we want you guys to take care out there. Reach your hand out, touch my hand, and take care. And until next time, brother, I will catch you later.